Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's Clint Hurdle's starting lineup for the Pirates in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Jordan Zimmerman is on the mound for game 2. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he does like to throw the curveball, and it's one of those 12-6 curveballs, a big downward break. We'll see how much break he has in this one.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up. So
Champ Briggs gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Briggs.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting it is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Andrew Lambo set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Zimmerman comes set. Here's the 0-1 on the ground to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Oh, and now you got to be careful that this doesn't start to snowball on you. You got the 2 quick outs. Then that hit by pitch kept the inning alive. Maybe even lit a fire under those guys. So now, after the base hit, this all of a sudden turns into a pretty important batter right here.
Howie Kendrick steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, no shortage of base runners here already in the top of the first. That's going to load the bases now with 2 away, and that sets up a pretty big at-bat because you want to make sure you can get something here and strike first on the road.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Left field and deep. Pereira ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His first homer so far in the series, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Boy, how about this for a first inning outburst? They've come right out and really handed this guy his lunch on the mound. And that's going to wind up being a first-inning grand slam. Wow. You know what? They may not be done.
Digging in to try it again, Champ Briggs, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Zimmerman looks in. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Gotta wonder if the natives will start to get restless here.
Well, it's definitely not the start to this game this crowd was hoping for. Far from it.
And this is fouled at the plate. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Pulled toward right center field. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 5 and the Nationals nothing. The pitcher, Jordan Zimmerman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Yeah, I thought maybe there might be a chance to let this one trickle foul, but they still do wind up getting that out there, so it could have been a lot worse.
Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Hey, you know what? When you've got a hit streak going, a hit's a hit. It doesn't matter whether it's a line drive, an infield chopper, or a bunt like this. They all get the job done, and they all count. That'll keep it going for one more game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Champ Briggs. Will swing it from the left side right here.
Briggs.
Zimmerman steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and it remains 5-2. Champ Briggs will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
The 1-0 delivery. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. Chopped foul right at home plate. Two one, here it is. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded to second for one. On to Lind, but it's not in time, and they'll just settle for one.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just one on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Andrew Lambeau ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Big number 1, Corey Hart, will stand in to lead things off when we come back. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Bucks out in front, 5-4. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 5-4. Good night from D.C.